Here in a few minutes, we'll have Lieutenant Crane in for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. If you're listening to the on-demand version of the show, I post that separately as its own episode. And it even has its own podcast page if you want to follow Traffic School everywhere podcasts can be found. Maybe you don't like my normal show and you only tune in for Traffic School. You can always follow that, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the on-demand version of this show and Traffic School, please do so. Give it a rating as well. And tell your friends if they ever miss the Victor Wilt Show. Sometimes during the 6 a.m. hour. You know, I have a great time with lots of good content. And you might be missing out on it because you get to sleep in. Well, you can catch up on anything you miss on this show by tuning into the on-demand version everywhere, again, that podcasts can be found, or at riverbendmediagroup.com. Looking through content on the internet here, was reading through a post about things that you wish people would stop romanticizing. Yeah, there have been a lot of things over time that people have romanticized and glorified, like, you know, the mob or black metal fans that think the black metal bands are so cool with the dumb behaviors they engage in. No, they're just a bunch of nerdy losers. You know, come on. I mean, they put out some good music, but some of the behaviors, got to frown upon that. Speaking of those who frown upon bad behavior, we've got Lieutenant Crane in the studio. How's it going, buddy?
That's why I'm so disappointed in you.
I know. Nothing but bad behavior out of this guy. That's why they got you in here. You're just keeping an eye on me.
What Bill pays is amazing.
I know. You know, he's got his spies, and so does the government. All you guys teaming up against me to keep an eye, make sure I'm behaving myself.
That's just how important you really are.
I know. Everybody's always watching me. So I guess I'll get to that topic here in a bit, because now it's time for us to prepare for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Your opportunity to ask an officer of the law questions about the law. Well, maybe not. He's leaving. I guess he's got to go outside or something. He'll be right back. Okay, well, maybe I will get into the topic I was going to get into. All right. So, things you wish people would stop romanticizing. Sorry to the black metal fans. I didn't mean to call you nerdy losers. It's mainly the guys in the bands that I find to be nerdy losers. But I like a lot of those bands. Some of them are terrible people. But, yeah, you know, they're like, oh, we're so scary. We get out there, engage in, arson, murder. And it's like, dudes, that's pretty pathetic. Just go back to your recording cave. You know, because I don't know if you've ever listened to a lot of black metal. The most popular black metal tends to sound like it was recorded in a cave. Tons of reverb. Yeah, guys, just make music. Don't engage in crime. All right, speaking of things that people romanticize relating to people engaging in crime, thug or gangsta lifestyles. You got to thank the early 90s hip-hop scene for that one. I believe that's where that romanticization came from. All right. Cops are back. You had to go confer with them, find out what's the plan for dragging me out of here today?
Seeing if the backup was coming.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to need it.
I'm going to fight.
If I'm going down, I ain't going down without a fight. I don't know. I think you'd probably take me down pretty easy.
You're in pretty good shape, so I think this fight would last probably about, 7 seconds.
Probably. Sounds about accurate. I know I was out using my heavy-duty leaf blower the other day. It's the best, man. It's so great. But you kind of have to fight with it because it's got so much power.
It's pushing back.
Yeah, it's pushing back, so my arms are kind of sore. I was like, I really need to exercise more if I can't use a leaf blower without getting a little bit of pain. So how was your week, buddy?
That's beautiful. It's been a great fall, hasn't
it? It has so far. I mean, today it's a little bit nasty out there, kind of chilly. There was some frost on vehicles this morning, and that wind chill yesterday sucked. But yeah, it's been pretty nice, and it's looking like the weekend should be pretty good. So, everybody out there listening, always be aware that conditions can change in the blink of an eye. As we enter this time of year, drive with a little bit more caution.
And it's funny you bring that up because guess what's happening this year?
What's happening this year?
We're going to teach people how to drive.
You're going to teach people how to drive?
We talk about it. What happens? Nothing, right? But there is going to be a class this year. It's going to be on November 7th at 7 p.m.
How to use a roundabout?
All topics, right? You can go, you can study. They're going to teach you. And our Mustang will be there. So you can walk around, slobber on it, touch it.
What about drive it? What if you're me? Can I cruise it and pretend to be a cop?
I wish that was the case. But,
me too.
That's going to be at the Rocky Mountain Junior High in Bonneville County on Thursday, November 7th at 7 p.m. Okay, so we're going to have some folks there from the Auto Transportation Department and different things, and they're just going to put on the first of many driving classes throughout the winter.
All right. I got to tell you, having lived here my entire life, year after year, I think classes relating to winter driving right before winter hits is a terrific idea.
Well, if you're new to the area, maybe you've moved in from somewhere and need to learn how to drive on ice, be a great opportunity for that. Maybe you have a young person in your family that's going to be getting their driver's license. Great opportunity for that. Maybe you have somebody in your family that's keeping the auto body industry going. Maybe it's a good opportunity for that.
So what are you guys going to do? Get the hose out and, just coat a parking lot nice and be like, all right, here you go. Here's the cones. Let's see what you got. Sounds pretty fun. You should make them wear the drunk goggles at the same time. Make it really interesting.
Unfortunately, I think this is all going to be classroom, but it's going to be valuable information. Teach you the cautions on how to keep your metal from being bent.
All right. And that was, again, what date and time?
November 7th, 7 p.m. at the middle school, Rocky Mountain Middle School.
Oh, dang it. I'm going to be out of town.
You're always out of town when important things happen.
I know. I told you about it. I'm going to Las Vegas. Yeah.
That sounds like everybody else's, too.
I know. Talk about picking the worst time ever to go to Las Vegas. The same show was in Phoenix like a month ago. Could have gone to that one. And it didn't occur to me at the time, but would have had a place to stay for free. My daughter's house.
A lot cheaper.
Yeah. Those Vegas hotels. I'm like, there is no solution. You can't even stay an hour outside of Vegas for a reasonable price.
You didn't call them up and say, I'm Victor Wilt.
Maybe I should give that a try.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? That one might work pretty good.
Yeah, we'll give you the friends and family discount double.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, let's see if a caller wants to ask a question for Traffic School before we take a quick break and officially kick it off. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jonathan.
Jonathan, what's up?
Hey, so I finally remembered what I was going to ask for Traffic School.
From last year?
No.
Jonathan called me earlier and was like, I can't ever remember my questions. I'm like, I know how that goes.
See, Jonathan, you got to prep me a little more because I don't listen to Victor.
Nah, he's listening to some kind of terrible country music or something. These, rural guys. Where's your cowboy hat, buddy?
Not here. So, 2 nights ago, I was on the road. If you're in Rigby, you take that back road. Right before
this is a country song. Small town, country road, train. All right, you're only missing your mama. Now tell me about mom.
What about the heartbreak? Did your girl leave you?
Where's your dog?
Crying into a bottle of whiskey?
So I was driving home on that road, and right before the train tracks, there was this white Ram that pulled out in front of me, and I didn't see him because he didn't have his lights on, and it was almost nighttime, twilight. And so I gave him a beep, because I didn't see him. I'm like, hey, whoa. So I gave him a beep, and he brake checked me, and then I gave him a quick flash, and then he brake checked me.
It sounds like it's going really well.
So after that, he just kept on going. But what is the proper etiquette if something like that happens? If somebody pulls out in front of you, can't quite see him, am I supposed to honk and, flash him like, hey, I need your lights on?
I think 90% of the time people realize they make a mistake, right? And we all drive like we've never done it.
I've never made a mistake behind the wheel, no.
I can tell you, I hate to fall on the sword, but this was years ago. I'm driving down the road. I'm trying to get Moni Moni to play on the radio. I know that's hard to believe, right?
Rocking the Billy Idol.
Yeah,
very nice.
Back in the early 90s. It was like 92.
Oh, come on. It was your 8-track. You can admit it.
And man, I'm trying to get it back to the beginning, and I look up, and I'm on Highway 20 coming towards Idaho Falls.
I was like, what?
Yeah. And I look up, and I've went across out of my lane into the passing lane and almost into the median. And I look up, and there's a gentleman in the median, and grass is flying. And he's got the death look on his eyes, which he should have.
Yeah.
And there was no question in my mind I'd screwed up, right? And he come up, honked his horn at me, told me I was number one with him. And I was just going, I am sorry.
We do need the universal I'm sorry gesture. I mean, to me, it's kind of like this. You don't want to take both hands off the wheel, but and then they might think you're raging too. So you just can't win.
But in that situation, I was definitely at fault, and I was definitely sorry that I put him in that situation, but there was no way he was going to listen to that.
What about peace sign? If he threw up a peace sign, do you think that would work with an aggressive driver?
Yeah. So when you ask what should we do, hey, honk your horn, let them know that maybe in case they don't, right? But this driving up, honking, flipping them off, telling them, pull that, hit me over.
Yeah, it sounded like he handled it fairly well with the honk and the lights.
Yeah, it only went off for like 20 minutes. That's not
just over and over, flashing him.
When he got to his driveway, that's when I said, okay.
So
because I didn't see him, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna honk, do one beep, and then he brake checked me. I gave him a flash, and he brake checked me again and stopped for a good 5 seconds. So I just waited there, because I don't have my personal protection on me at the time. And so,
and we don't ever want to get to that point over somebody not having their headlights on.
I tell you what, somebody stops on the road in front of me.
I'll tell you this.
I'm out of there.
My brother-in-law actually had a good friend he went to high school with exactly this story. Got into a road rage situation, followed the guy, got out, went up, and was going to give him the business. The guy shot and killed him.
Yeah.
So
there's
that happens.
Unhinged people out there. So.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, next time I wouldn't stop. I would just have passed him and kept going. But
dang, I'm glad I didn't hit him, even though it would have been his fault, and move on.
And then if you're followed by an aggressive driver, drive to the police station,
For sure. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for the call, man. Glad you remembered your question, and hope you have a good weekend.
Oh, yeah, y'all too.
Thanks, man. Peace.
See, what was my question? It had something to do with about my anger being out of control.
Somebody made me real mad
Which
recently.
time was it?
But I can't remember which one dealt with traffic law. Traffic School, yes, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. And that number to call if you want to join the show live, 208-535-1015. We'd love to have you on, just like we had Jonathan a couple minutes ago asking a great question about aggressive drivers on the roadway. So, Lieutenant Crane, earlier, I read a story about a guy who worked at okay, I guess we got a caller. I'll get to this in a bit. I always got to have something as backup in case the callers are letting us down. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Jessica Hunter.
Hey, Jessica, what's up? What do you want to know?
I have young children, and they're driving age. I will take them to an empty parking lot during the winter.
When that anxiety comes, there are doctors that can prescribe medication.
Teenagers,
Exactly. Is that illegal, or should I not let them practice like spinning out in an empty parking lot? There's never anybody in there. It's usually 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and we'll do a couple of rounds on the ice. Can I get in trouble for that?
Well, it's definitely not something that's promoted by whoever owns the property, first and foremost. Second off, any good parent has done it. Go give their kids some kind of experience on driving on slick roads. But there's a big difference between common sense doing it and going out and just ripping it up like you're a teenager that just got a free vehicle.
Right.
Teaching them how to spin cookies on the ice.
You know, if you're just in there going slow and saying, hey, you're going to turn into this. If your backside's out, you're going to turn into your back end. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Slow and controlled. Nobody's really going to say anything. But if you're getting at one end and just getting after it and doing 3 and 4 Brodies and coming back, you're going to have a problem.
Right. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Remember when you were a freshman in high school and you'd all pile 13 people in a sedan? That's what they're worried about.
yes.
That kind of.
I do, unfortunately.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you could put 13 people in a sedan.
When you were excited to drive.
When the
Exactly.
first guy got his driver's license and the other 13 just jumped in.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you as well, Jessica. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. 208-535-1015. Again, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Okay, so the story I read earlier was regarding a guy who worked at a hockey arena, like the Mountain America Center, for example.
They play
And-
hockey there?
Yeah. We got the Spud Kings,
Oh, yeah.
which is, okay, my story's interrupted again. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic
Keep
School.
him from talking, folks. Keep him from talking.
Maybe this is it. I need to always have something just ready to go that's stupid, and people will call right in. You're live on Traffic School. Who's this?
Hey, Crazy Carl, how you guys doing, man?
We're doing great, Crazy Carl.
Sunday.
We'll be out at Pine Ridge Mall. We get, cars every weekend. Pocatello.
Pocatello, Idaho.
So what's
Every weekend, car capital, Idaho.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have no life, please come to the Pocatello Pine Ridge Mall.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Crazy Carl, I'm very upset with car shows right now, costing me a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Crazy Carl will probably be in Vegas at the same time as me, huh?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're a car guy, you have to be in Vegas that weekend.
Oh, SEMA, it's huge. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you should stop by there. That's a once in a lifetime. For
Stop
sure.
by. It's like
No
5
doubt.
casinos and convention centers.
Yeah, and what's it cost? Like $50 to get in?
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already trying to find a place to sleep.
Go there, sleep in the back of one of the cars.
Hey, yeah, do they have any nice vans on site?
Just bring a tent, park on the strip. You're good.
There are a lot of tents depending on the area you're in. Maybe I should do that. We'll just join
Practice
in.
being homeless. You're going to be in a few months anyway.
Probably. I can only make the bosses mad so many times.
Right? Hey, there's some pretty cool homeless people in Vegas.
Yeah, dude, I will
Well,
admit
speaking of-
that I'm the guy who, if I'm at a concert, I do enjoy like wandering around talking to people. And I have talked to a lot of homeless people in Vegas.
At concerts.
Just out on the strip, there's very interesting, crazy people you can meet.
How
in
did you
Vegas.
afford to come to this concert? Well, I don't have a house. No mortgage.
Right. So, speaking of Vegas, when I racked up a bunch of tickets, I could go take a traffic school and reduce the points that are on my record. Does Idaho have any kind of classes like that to reduce your traffic points on your record?
There are some, and it's broke down by county. So depending on which county you're in, you can call them and ask them, hey, do you guys offer up traffic school, which we are called
You're
traffic
ripping
school.
off our name.
This is a lawsuit. And yeah, so by individual county, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You can call and ask. One thing, if you're a habitual violator, probably not going to happen for you.
Yeah. I need all the help I can get, I'll tell you. Oh, man. No doubt. Right on. Yeah, I'll give him a call. Find out.
All right. Sounds
Right
like
on.
somebody's
And
found
have-
out about the system recently.
Exactly. No, and have fun in Vegas, man. Lived there I grew up there as a kid, lived there in my 20s. Awesome town. Absolutely fun. Yep.
It can be a
Right
good
on.
time. I usually
Well, you guys-
last like 3 days max, and I'm like, get me out of this dump. Just playing Crazy Carl.
yeah.
Just playing. All right, man. Well, you have a good weekend, Crazy Carl.
All right.
See you, man.
All right, we'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Later.
208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. So, got the guy working at the hockey arena. He's the Zamboni driver.
Whoa.
All right. Which
Best job in the world.
seems like it'd be great. Creeping along at like 2 miles an hour.
Everybody in the stadium loves you.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, put that water on that ice.
They buy beer and cheer.
Awesome. Look at him laying down that ice. So this guy, he was also engaged in a little bit of the drink, and he was all hammered. And he smashed into the wall.
Is this here?
No, this wasn't here. I don't remember where it was, but
England.
I want to say it was in Canada, because I was wondering if in the U.S., or at least here, is it illegal to drive a Zamboni while drunk?
So the way the code reads is open to the public and motorized.
So I'd say yes.
Well,
I mean,
I don't think
it's sort of a
anybody can
private-
just go drive around on the hockey track.
True,
Or hockey rink.
but the arena itself is open to the public. I don't know. I guess it's.
Yeah, I think that would be an in-house disciplinary action. He's probably looking for a new job, homeless in Vegas, going to concerts.
All right. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Who's this?
This is Micah.
Micah, what's up, man?
I got a trespassing question. If I have posted on my property, and I do live in town, so I don't even think it has to be posted. I think it's implied. But it is posted, no trespassing. If I have a neighbor, for whatever reason, I don't know, coming up and taking pictures of my property, is there a way, or can she be trespassed?
What you need to do is bake a fresh pie and take it out to her and say, let's be friends, not enemies.
Well, she's had problems with her dog getting out, and we have a dog that looks similar to her dog, and she's tried to blame her dog on our dog type deal. She's been fined. It's been a whole big thing, and I don't know why she's taking pictures of either my dogs or my fences or whatever.
So let me
I
ask
have
you
video
this.
footage of it.
Is she on the sidewalk?
No, she comes up into the grass.
Okay, if she's up on the grass, that becomes a problem. If she's on the sidewalk, that's open to the public. She can walk up and down the sidewalk, and this is a controversy all the time. But if you're on the sidewalk, you can take pictures. And we, as law enforcement, had to kind of grow and learn about this, right? There was officers saying, hey, you can't take pictures of me. No, if they're out in the public, they can take pictures of you. So if she's coming onto your property, into your grass, you can have the law enforcement come and trespass her off there. And then once she's been trespassed, if she does it again, she can be cited.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought, but I just wanted to verify and make sure. I appreciate that.
I can just tell you this, that's not going to help with your relationship.
Well, there really isn't one to begin with, so I'm not worried about it. I just don't, like I said, I've got video footage, I've got cameras, and it's posted, and I'd just rather not deal with her. She's been a problem since she moved in, and other neighbors have had problems with her. And in fact, my neighbor to my right was, she's the one that brought it to my attention that she was actually on my property taking pictures. So we had to pull up the video footage and verify.
Yeah.
Man, you could really bother people by just wandering around neighborhoods taking pictures. That seems like the type of thing where you might get an aggressive response from the wrong person.
If you don't want a friend in the world, run for public office or walk around neighborhoods and take pictures.
Well, good luck with that, man. Sorry about your neighbor situation there.
Well, it happens.
Well, appreciate the call today as well, man. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, you guys as well. Appreciate you. Keep doing good.
Thanks, man. Peace.
All right, bye.
208-535-1015, the number to call for Traffic School, powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. If you're just tuning in, at the beginning of the show, Lieutenant Crane was telling us about an upcoming driving class.
Yeah, ITD, Idaho State Police, putting on a driving class. It's going to be November 7th, and it's going to be at the Rocky Mountain Middle School at 7 p.m., and they're going to go over ways to drive that will protect you, protect your cars. So once again, if you have several tickets on your record, like this last gentleman that called in, maybe a good class to go to. Won't get you any reductions off your last citations. Or you have a child that's getting their driver's license soon. Might not be a bad idea to take them. or you have somebody in your family that's keeping the auto body shops in business, this would be a great class to send them to.
Yeah, is there a moron in your life who just can't drive year after year during the winter months?
You have a great way to put it.
Drag them out there and insist that they attend this class. Yeah, it's great you guys are doing that for the community because year after year, I do see, especially with that first snowfall or first icy freeze, it's always just chaos.
And it's always slick, folks. One thing I would say this year, we haven't talked about in the past, we always say, hey, build time into your travels, right? So you can slow down, not be in a hurry. Well, how do we do that? Because the first year or the first snowstorm of the year comes and a lot of people don't know it's there. They wake up at the regular time. They get ready at the regular pace and they go out and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late. I've been late 3 times last week. I can't be late again today. They get themselves in a problem because they're in a hurry. Might not hurt to take a look at the weather and see what the weather's going to do overnight before you get up the next day. And if it looks like it's possibly going to snow or have slick roads, get up just 5-10 minutes earlier.
Do you know what time I wake up? It's impossible to wake up any
You were looking at
earlier.
me like you're an idiot. The whole time I was giving that little speech, you were like, idiot.
I just
You're an
blame
idiot.
the weather. I'm like, listen. Yeah, I got that 4-wheel drive truck though, so they
For a
don't
reason.
they don't buy it. They're like, dude, we know you can get out of your neighborhood. Don't give us this sob tale. Show up to work on time.
It's weird how they require that.
I know. Like, I thought that this was a salary job.
I'm Victor Wilt, man.
I show up and roll in whenever I want to.
Without me, this program's done.
That's right. 208-535-1015. People, the number to call for traffic school powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. And the stupid Zamboni story is the only one that I had prepared because I figured, it's a Friday, a week before a holiday. I figured people are all excited and ready to call the show.
So to add on to your story about the Zamboni, when it comes to people getting DUIs, like you're asking about that. Oh, let's go to this and then I'll.
All right. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School powered by the Advocates. Who's this?
This is Craig out first.
Craig and Firth, what's up?
Hey, I got a question for the officer. There's this little thing on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. I think it's called a blinker turn signal device. What is the footage that you're supposed to turn it on before you turn? Because in this town, the people are already braking. They're practically halfway into their turn, and then they turn their turn signal on. That helps a lot.
Well, in Firth, the distance, if they follow the requirements, they'd already be through town.
Okay, so they're falling right in line. I get it. All right.
No,
So I've got to be like psychic to know when they're going to turn.
the code is 100 feet or 5 seconds.
Okay. Well, 100 feet, even at 40 miles an hour, that's especially in the conditions that are getting ready to come up in this town.
Now, let me say this. If you guys can solve that mathematical equation that he just gave you, 40 miles an hour, how soon would you have to turn your blinker on to have it blink for 100 feet? If you can pass that, we're hiring at the Idaho State Police. Please apply. Idaho State Police.
Math. No.
ISP.idaho.gov. We're hiring right now. If you can solve that equation, we want you.
I'm getting ready to turn right now, and there's a Shelley police officer off to the right. Yep, look, 100 feet. Look at me. I'm turning. See this thing
And
right
I'm
here?
talking on my cell phone.
Hey, hands-free.
All right,
Hands-free.
all right.
I follow the law most of the time.
Hey,
I
what's
can't
a
tell you
Shelley
that-
police officer doing in Firth?
Well, I just crossed into Shelley.
You roll up on, get out of my territory.
Hey, that's another question. I mean, I know that can they? I don't know if it's by county or what, but like, say if a Shelley officer is on my tail and he's following me when we get into Idaho Falls, I mean, they could still pull me over, and say I haven't done anything wrong in Shelley, but they noticed I didn't turn my turn signal on in time as soon as I got into Idaho Falls.
Oh, that's an ISP felony right there. Don't you dare, boy. Don't you dare. So it depends on if they're dual sworn, right? That would be one thing. But if they're just a officer in one agency and you're crossing over into the other boundaries, to go ahead and make that stop. They've had to see that violation and be in fresh pursuit.
Okay. Well, good deal. Knowledge for my driving. Thank you very much, sir.
You
Absolutely,
bet.
man. Hope you have a great weekend.
And when you talk to the next officer that stops you, please be kind and have a nice conversation, peaceful conversation back and forth.
Yes, be cordial.
Hey, you know what? I got more respect for the officers in blue than the average person.
Well, thank you very
guys rock.
much.
You have a wonderful weekend.
You as well, man. See ya.
All right. Bye.
The other folks that were calling, feel free to call us back, 208-535-1015.
And we want to answer your questions.
We do. And before that call, I believe you were going to get into something relating to winter driving.
Yeah, so
DUI.
DUI guy, just an experience. A guy that I had arrested for DUI lost his driving privileges. Well, in Idaho, you don't have to have a valid driver's license to drive an implement, a tractor.
Mm-hmm.
So he was using that to go back and forth into town. So it was about 4 weeks later, I arrested him off his tractor for DUI.
He was drunk in the tractor?
On the tractor.
Like, dude, if you've figured out a way to circumvent your problem so you can get to and from where you need to be, don't ruin it by getting drunk inside the tractor.
Mr. Smith, you said you never wanted to see me again.
Oh, jeez. Man, there's some real bright people out there, aren't there?
Truly, they are. It's just trying to, once you come up with a good idea, stick with it. Don't keep going.
Yeah, that booze, man, it's a vicious monster. If you're out there and you got some drinking issues going on, there's help out there, people. Want to always remind you, better to get help than reach the rock bottom,
Wow.
Most people wait to get the help till they hit the rock bottom. You can do it before that.
Yeah, you can be a self-starter.
Yeah, be like, looking kind of rock bottomy around here.
Wait a minute, I started drinking this morning at 6 a.m.?
Maybe I should, before something real bad happens, get a little bit of help here. Because, addictive substances can be a very difficult challenge.
Right,
so
and don't feel like you're alone.
help.
I mean, that's not a laughing matter. There's those.
No, absolutely.
All of us at times need help.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of different places to get help. So, do so. You could save your own life, other people's lives.
Mine is coming in here and being with you on Fridays. And when I leave, I'm like, man, I'm doing pretty good.
When I see you walk out the door and I'm not getting dragged along with you, I'm like, all right, this is a good start to the weekend.
I can make another week.
All right. K-Bear, you are live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
This is Craig again from Perth.
Craig from Firth. What's up?
The Shelley PD's behind me right now.
You guys just started talking about a subject I am very involved with as far as there's help out there, and all you got to do is look online. I've got 17 years clean and sober.
Awesome.
And
Nice.
I'm very, very involved in 12-step recovery programs that are out there. And if anybody is interested, you can look it up online. There's meetings all over Idaho Falls and the surrounding communities.
Support groups and friends.
I'm telling you, there's a big problem here, but there's a lot of ways to solve that problem. And the people here that are involved in those 12-step recovery programs are some amazing people. So look it up on your phone. Ask people. They're out there, and they do wonders for your life.
Right on. Appreciate that, Craig. And everybody, really listen to this message. There is help available. I know it gets extra rough for people during the holiday season. You deal with seasonal affective stuff around here when we get covered by the endless gray cloud. So, reach out to people. There's a lot of different places to get help. Even if you don't have a family locally, there are people who would be there for you. So, appreciate it, Craig.
Sir.
Yeah, you have a great weekend.
You too.
We got Peaches joining us. K-Bear, you're live on Traffic School, powered by The Advocates. Who's this?
It's Joe. Hey, Victor.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
I had a question for Lieutenant Crane and for you being a fellow pet owner. about
He don't own pets. He owns a cat.
I got the realest pets, man.
that's a real pet.
You have a cat too.
I know it.
Tiny tigers.
Jeez. That stinking
I
cat
was
comes out
wondering-
and wants to be my friend every morning when I leave. Wants to be my friend, and I'm just like, come on.
That's kind of weird. We have related cats.
Yeah.
Your cat is my cat's mom.
Yes.
That's
All right. See,
We gotta-
That's your baby now, Crane.
If we go through a divorce, we still got to hang out and be around each other for years.
you're the grandpa of my cat.
I am old enough.
Awesome. I had a question about like driving through, I guess, mostly a neighborhood, and sometimes, the dogs get away, cats get away. If there's somebody behind you and that dog or that cat runs out in front of you and you hit the brakes and the person behind you hits you, is it your fault or is it their fault?
Did this
following
happen
too
to a
closely.
friend of yours that had a cousin that?
No, I'm just real big on I'll brake for squirrels.
Right.
And then going down John Adams especially, it's 30, but people want to go 35. And, there's cats and dogs and even kids.
Right.
all
So what's
over
going to
down
happen
there.
on that is this. When you're driving, you're supposed to be following at a distance that's safe and relevant, right? So if you can't stop in time, you need to increase your following distance. You also need to be paying attention. So if the person in front of you just pulls out, cuts you off and jams on his brakes and you hit them they jam on their brakes for no reason, you hit them, that's going to be their fault, right? Aggressive driving and things like that. But if you're traveling down the road and an emergency comes out in front of you, let's say it's a child or an animal, either one, or grandma in the walker, and you have to hit your brakes and the person behind you hits you, they're following too close.
Okay. Just check it. Like I said, I'll brake for squirrels. And I've had people honk at me. There was somebody on Woodruff the other day that was honked at me, gave me the one finger salute because a dog looked like it got out of this lady's yard and was getting ready to run in the road. So I slammed on my brakes and the person behind me hit theirs and then went around me yelling, honking. I'm just making sure. I'm like, I don't know. Some people say that you're supposed to hit the animal or
No. So let's clear that up. If we're driving at slower speeds, that's not a problem. But where we become concerned about that is if there's a deer in the roadway, you're traveling 65 to 80 miles an hour, and all of a sudden, last minute, you jerk the wheel to try to miss the deer, more than likely you're going to lose control and go off the road. So there's a lot of what ifs, and we could do that all the rest of the program, but that's the difference, right? If you're driving slower speeds, use your brakes, but if you're driving high speeds and you swerve aggressively to try to miss something, you're probably losing control.
Yeah, high speed, I think I'd just hit the brakes and try and soften the blow. I'm not going to try and, I'm not a good driver. Well, not a NASCAR driver. I'm not going to try and evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, and with so many people on the roadways now, definitely best to not whip into the other lane because there could be somebody on the side of you for sure.
Yeah, can't check that quick enough. So,
well, good question.
Okay, yeah,
man.
I was just wondering about that. So,
and that could lead into we got Halloween coming up. Please be extra cautious this coming week, everybody. There's kids out running all over the place. If you're cruising around on Halloween, be extra situationally aware.
And then pay attention to the early release days. I see some people going down John Adams. I'm like, it's Monday. Half the kids aren't in school today. Oh,
absolutely, man.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Peace. Did you have a question, Peaches?
Well, Emma and Melissa were waiting outside. I think you said for them to just come walk right on in.
Yeah, I told
they were just peeping around the corner.
Hey, you guys can come in the studio. It's fine.
And you wonder why you don't have friends. Did you know? Hey, you guys are welcome. Come on in.
Oh, I
see
can
how
do
that sounds
but
better.
They
than-
might not hear me.
Hey, get in here.
If you're going to hang out outside the door, you just come in the studio already. Jeez, you quit peeping on me.
I think they ran away. I think they ran away like little cats.
All right, one more call.
You peeping on me, boy.
I don't like people peeping. Hi, you're live on Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Welcome. Who's this?
Hi, Victor. Good morning. This is Jared. How are you?
Jared, great. What's up, man?
You peeping on him, boy.
Are we, speaking of squirrels, are we allowed to shoot squirrels out of trees on our property?
Well, in town, you can't shoot firearms.
What about
BB gun? Yeah, BB gun.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. There's going to be somebody that's going to be concerned about that if you're shooting them.
I can give you an example. All right. I have a lot of squirrels in my yard, and anybody who follows me on social media knows that because sometimes the squirrels get very friendly, become friends with my cats, and then I'm feeding squirrels and cats and all this stuff. The neighbors behind me one day, and I come outside and I'm just hanging out back, and I start hearing this ting, ting, ting. I'm like, what's going on? And it was the neighbor kids shooting at squirrels in the trees in my yard, and it's bouncing off of my house because they're bad shots.
Hey, give me those kids' names. I want to go give them a $10 bill a piece.
Right. So I'm like, hey! You know, I just kind of use the loud voice.
Hey, I'm over 40 and I'm a grumpy old man.
That's right. Don't be shooting toward my house.
Don't you ring my doorbell and run, boy.
And it hasn't happened since, because here's why you shouldn't shoot. This is funny that the caller mentioned this, because I was going to show you this video, Lieutenant Crane. This is why you shouldn't shoot at squirrels in trees. What if it's not a squirrel? This is just from the other day.
That's not a squirrel.
That's not a squirrel. She's hanging out with the squirrel that's in the other tree.
She's waiting to eat the squirrel that's in the other tree.
But she's kind of got the same color as a squirrel, and she loves it up in the trees. It scares me that she gets in the trees because of the neighbors shooting at squirrels in the trees.
And the fire department's getting tired of coming to your house and getting her out.
She's figured out how to get down now, so she's all good. She learned after that first time.
$300 bill, now she can do it.
Gosh, cats. So yeah, I would not shoot at squirrels in trees. Look at them. They're little squirrels.
And when you're in town, when the bullet comes out of the barrel, it's got to come down somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen the movie A Christmas Story? Oh, he hung up on us.
Wow.
I was going to say, you'll shoot your eye out.
Shoot your eye out. It was part of our conversation then.
So yeah, did you have a question, Peaches?
No, that was it.
Made
just that?
They were just in, like, outside the Cannonball studio peeking in, and I'm like, you guys can walk in there. And I just walked in there like, no, Peaches, no. And I'm like, no,
yeah, what are they so afraid of? Emma and Melissa, if you're listening, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Why do you think everybody in the studio only listens to your channel?
I know they do. I know that everybody in this building is listening right now. All right. We better wrap her up. Traffic School, powered by the Advocates. Thank you again for stopping by, as always, Lieutenant Crane.
It's been great.
And good to see you as well, Peaches.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for trying to get them to listen to reason and come in here, because it's not a problem. We'll be back next Friday morning, 8:45 a.m., and I got more show coming up here in a few. Peace. Traffic School is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To get more info on the show or to contact us, hit up our website, riverbendmediagroup.com.